Welcome back to another episode of the House of Aquarius podcast. It is your favorite Aquarius here. Make a wish. Back to bring you another one. Excuse me, man. So today, first let me apologize. It's been a little bit of time since I've been doing these things. Like I get a little busy, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on a 1 week or 2 week or schedule for pumping out content or everyday content for the matter. It's more like when I get a chance, when I get a free chance, I put some things going, go through a little spurt, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem of being Aries Mars, you know what I'm saying? I keep constantly running and doing things all the time. So I apologize for that. But this one here is one that's been on the queue for quite some time. Someone actually built this a long time ago. And that is just reminded that I should probably do this one recently. So here we go. Excuse me. Love talk. Cancer male. Scorpio female. Where do we start with this one? Oh, I know. The typicals. So first thing first, we got 2 water signs going with this, okay? And as you know, because you guys have been following my content for so long, you're loving the fact I keep saying this every single time. But every single time I don't say it as though someone new comes in the comments, like, yo, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So, point blank period. Water signs go great with other water signs. Same elements. Same elements go really well together. Sun sign only talking here, okay? So, if you don't understand that part, as I go down further through my other segment of the show, you'll see where there are some discrepancies in regards to how some signs work together for others. Not all fire signs go with all fire signs and vice versa for every other sign element. So, but as you said, water signs start off on a very great note for each other. We have a cardinal sign in Cancer, and we have a fixed sign for Scorpio. So that's going to make for some interesting things at times. Kind of. We get further into this as we go along. What else we have here? Oh yeah, because they're both water signs, they're both feminine signs as well. Feminine sign being that they are more likely to be less expressive verbally with their verbalization of words. Verbally or the verbalization. More least expressive with their emotions, how the thoughts, how they think. You don't really see those things on the outside. You have to kind of like dig for them, and the more internalized to keep things more introspective and inside the head as things go on. So let's dive a little bit into this. So, like I said, we're going to start with these 2 signs. I mean, in all honesty, I'm just going to start from the very beginning. It's actually a very good collaboration of signs. One of the best. I don't want to be so far to put that personal opinion into this one. But from what I'm seeing, this is actually a sun sign only here talking. This is actually one of the best ones for the Cancerian male and the Scorpio female. All right, so let's get into how, what, where. First things first. One of the biggest issues that Cancerians have in regards to having a nice, long, substantial, lasting relationship with somebody else is they desire a strong sense of security from the other person in the party. Cancerians are one of the homebodies of the zodiac. And so one of the biggest things that they're always looking to do is to stabilize themselves, their foundation, make things nice and just go foundational. They like to have everything nicely, firmly set in place before they go out and start doing other things in life. I like to think of the Cancers as the earth signs of the water signs, even though they're not fixed. But like I said, very strong foundation. They want that. They need that. They need that security in their life. And with that being said, before that being said, they need that security in their life more often than not, more emotionally than physically. One thing about the Cancerians, they need to have someone. They need to have someone in their life that they can trust to open up to, because Cancers are clingers, and when they find someone that they really feel is actually worth their time inside of their, that they let inside of their shells, okay? They're very guarded signs. And they feel that once they do that, they don't want to let go of the person because they have a very strong connection with the people. Scorpio female here, this is actually a very good thing because Scorpio is a sign that is known for being very possessive. They have a knack for being possessive and being really jealous of the people that they care about in their lives. So in that regards, that actually goes both ways. The Scorpio female will get the security and stability of a relationship from the Cancerian male because they are strongly attached clingers, and they love to show their love through affection and being close and keeping everything nice and safe. That's how it is. And like I said, in that regard as well, Scorpio the Cancer males will get that. You be shown that they are able to get and trust into the Scorpio female, because for that, like I said, the possessiveness and jealousiness comes from that. It's spurned from that, and they actually can. Sorry about that. We have a sleep talker over there. But they can't. the Cancerian will be able to give as well. They will be able to less likely see the possessiveness, jealousiness of the Scorpio female, because of the fact that they will be so clean, attached, and affectionate with the love that might not be an issue. Depending on what's happening in life, I'm not a mind reader here. I don't see the future or stuff like that. Not that clairvoyant, But in that regard, it's actually something that's very, very strongly in place for both of these signs. They both need that, seek that need to feel safe to be open. Because typically what happens with most signs in the zodiac, there is a big wall put up in regards to the emotional trust that people are willing to give to each other. Jealous Scorpio, in this situation, Scorpio female, trust very little, typically. Hence the reason why they are very research heavy and known for digging for a lot of detailed information about people and all this such stuff. But once they feel that they can trust someone and feel that the person they're willing to talk to is able to open up to them, and they can open up to them as well. And that's when that love and affection and possessiveness comes into play. So as long as this Cancerian male does not make the Scorpio female feel any way, shape, or form that he's unable to be loyal to her, which Cancer is a sign of being loyal and devoted to the person in their life, they will get along just fine and dandy. For the most part here, one of the issues that they have to consider, though, is on the on the day-to-day scale, they have Cancer as a sign that tends to be typically known for being bipolar, had the mood swings, the crabbiness, to come out. So when things are going, they internalize the problems they may have and then snap out at a later point in time. And even though I feel this is going to be one of the couplings that actually has a strong chance of long-term great success, that don't change shit. That's not going to change anything. As I was saying, Scorpio is a fixed sign, and fixed signs tend to be stuck in their ways. Or not necessarily stuck in their ways, but they have stuck in their thoughts. Whatever it is that they are believing in, they're going to try to continue going along in that direction with how they're going. Excuse me. Fixed signs are the middle signs of seasons, and they tend to want to keep things as is and make things better by going as is. That's what their fixed signs are known for. Aquarius know. I know. That's how we are too. But in the situation, you have to watch out for situations in regards to butting heads, because like I said before, one of the homebodies of the zodiac is the Cancer. They have their stubborn ways of which they want to do things in regards to, let's say, their household and how they're maintaining things. Being the man situation, you may want to be a little more in control to some degree, but that's also a thing that's not known for being a Cancerian trait. Cancers are more passive by design and more, what's that word? Doing things in a roundabout way. Whereas the Scorpio female here, they are known to be control freaks. They like things to be a certain kind of way, a certain kind of order. And if you're not the one who is willing to bend to their way, you're going to butt heads. And like I said, that's not really going to change the situation, but that's one thing that can lead to a lot of potential tension and animosity in the relationship. So there are going to be a lot of highs and lows emotionally in regards to that situation. In regards to, daily situations or weekly situations or whatever. But for the most part, though, they can, both of these signs are water signs, so they're more in tune with the energy, emotional energy in the area, and know what they're getting from each other. So they can kind of feed off that and know when time is right to properly disperse of the energy and calm things down. So that's one thing to look forward to that, good and bad. But man, I'm trying to think, like, what is bad here? Again, like I said, we're talking sun sign only here, but I just want to make sure we say this, that unless there is like a lot of situations in regards to Scorpio female trying to do more things outside of the household, which is not really a big known Scorpio thing. Sun sign only here again. For the most part, they'll be mostly inside doing things together and doing things in a small, tight-knit family situation. Not tight-knit family situation, but more like familial situation. Things that are commonly known for what, let's say, the Cancerian male likes to do. Because Cancer does things can do things in a very big scale, but in a very small, controlled area. They like to do things within the circle of things they know, their friends, their close friends, the family, and the location they go to. There's not too much experimentation in regards to going out and doing these kind of things. And for the most part, that's literally right up to Scorpio females' fixed sign alley. But I said, if you adding other placements into the situation or experiences, that might be a little bit of a drawback in that situation. Aside from that, though, these two signs go along very well with those dynamics of each thing, because they're both introverts. They both like to maintain certain styles of doing things, similar manners and habits, routines, blah, blah, blah. So all these things are very great check boxes that are being knocked off by each sign for each other. So that's one thing. Like I said, I don't try to nitpick these signs and situations, but those kind of things are things that if you're listening to this and trying to compare it to how you are and going to your situation, how you had a bad experience with another, let's say a Cancer in a situation or a Scorpio in a situation, it's not 100% guaranteed. Life too happens to people, okay? But I digress from that situation. Going back to it, what else we have here? I mean, it's like, honestly, everything that the Cancerian male has as a checkbox for what they need and desire in a relationship, a long-lasting, long-term relationship, is being marked off in regards to Scorpio female, and vice versa for the Scorpio female. Both of these signs both desire having someone they can definitely depend on, someone that they can rely on, emotionally, physically, and like I'm really reaching, trying to see what real problems you have, aside from like, the small day-to-day situations, which can be, that's every relationship, but like nothing that I'm thinking about really is negative in this. This is actually, like I said, one of the top 5 pairings I could think of right now in regards to couplings in the zodiac. This one is definitely the top of the list. Long term, this is definitely one of the ones I would definitely advise and recommend for the Scorpios or the Cancerians out there who are looking for love, keep having bad situations, because this is a good one. And actually, funny thing about that too, I thought about that. This is Cancer is actually one of the signs that is one of the money signs of the zodiac per se. So this actually coupling has a strong ability to be relatively successful financially because of the fact that Cancer is a hoarder. Cancer has a knack of holding on to things, not letting go. As if you guys watch SpongeBob, you know about Mr. Krabs. There's a reason why he's a crab. But not necessarily tight with the money, but they're known for holding on to money a lot better, longer. So if your Cancerian male has a strong background in finances, oh, you're golden. And then with the Scorpio female there, like I said, whatever it is that they maintain and keep things going strong for sun sign only. You're talking, what I'm saying? Everything is sun sign only here. Now that was jargon I was thinking about. Yeah, but actually, there's very little that I can think about in regards to sun sign comparison here, in regards that it's a negative for each other. So, man, I don't really feel like I touched upon this enough, negatively or positively, but it's everything I'm thinking about. As I was saying, to dissect the thing that I was saying, everything I'm saying is like literally just touching upon how great these two signs work together, even with the negative aspects of it. Like I said, it's unlikely for the jealousy from Scorpio to be an issue here, unless you add a little placement to the sign and experience where the Cancerian male trying to be out a little more. Then yes, that's a little different story. Oh yeah, no. Like it's a long-term, strong, great success, and for a long-lasting relationship. They're both clingers. So that's one thing. Since they're both clingers, though, there's a potential that they actually might find themselves longer in a relationship through the harder times, because there may or may not be some toxicity going on in the relationship that they are fighting through, but they won't let go or they're trying to fix it. So that's one thing to watch out for. As I said before, Cancer is a sign that actually is one of the higher likely ones to be in a longer than should last relationship because of the ability to cling on to things that they should let go of. So, say, be careful of that. That's a warning for you. Yeah, there you go. That's a good warning for you guys that I could think of. Because I always try to give, warnings and other good necessity potential things, Aside from that, the emotional highs every now and then, the arguments can be back and forth, because just remember, Scorpios never forget. So if you do anything stupid, my Cancerian males here, be careful of that, because Scorpios never forget. Especially in a long-lasting relationship, there's a potential time for a lot of times for Scorpio to strike back when you're not ready. Or even when you're ready, doesn't matter. You're going to get it. But in the short term, though, this couple, there is no short term. Point blank period. They basically say, hi, I'm a Scorpio male. Hi, I'm a Scorpio female. Sorry, I'm a Cancerian male. Hi, I'm a Scorpio female. Let's get married. That's basically what you guys should do. That's exactly how it is. Because whatever you do from the very beginning, barring some drastic situations in regards to their beliefs each other, why you guys won't work, is going to lead to a long-lasting relationship. Point blank period. Because everything that you guys want is being checked off by the other one. Oh yeah, there's another thing too. The romanticizing and the sensitivity and the lustfulness, all that stuff from each other is going to be happening. Both these are water signs, and they're both looking to give emotionally and physically to someone that they care about. Cancer is known for being romantic. Scorpio is known for the Scorpio sex, lust, drive thing driven by the zodiac, so how crazy that is. So, you know what? I'm not going to keep reaching for a small thing, because like I said, point blank and period, this is one of the best combinations in the zodiac, period, in my personal opinion. Which, as I keep testing this, I'm gonna keep on probably validating this. But if you guys have some information to add in the comments below, I much appreciate that, because unfortunately, I haven't been doing this on a broader scale yet, but detail-wise, for what I've been seeing, what I've been testing, and my experiences has been telling me, bink, 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 I'm right. So like I said, if you heard anything down in the comments below, let me know anything different, varying with that, or add more information to how good or bad this coupling is. Please let me know down in the comments below, because I like to help out more people with the information that I'm trying to bestow upon the world. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I drug this out a little longer than what I meant to. Thinking in my head. Better with my friends. Stay classy. Be you. Make a wish. Out.